Let's face it, we live in a digital age where information is at our fingertips, including restaurant reviews. Let's talk numbers. 80% of people check online reviews before visiting a restaurant. If the restaurant rating is less than 4 stars, 90% of customers choose to go somewhere else. Diners who have a bad or subpar experience at a restaurant are 3 times more likely to leave a review than a diner who loved their experience. Did you know that one negative review can cost a restaurant 30 potential customers? And it takes 10 to 12 positive reviews to cancel out the effects of one negative one. Online reviews are extremely important in today's digital age. In fact, they can make or break a restaurant. The good news is that online reviews provide value feedback to restaurant owners and managers. They lay out both the strengths and weaknesses of a restaurant. Not sure what to do with all that information from online reviews? Don't worry, Collective Cuisine can help you take that information and build a recipe for success. Have you ever baked a cake for a special occasion? Like you wanted to celebrate your friend's birthday or let your mom know how much you love her on Mother's Day? Then you know it is essential to use quality ingredients and the proper baking tools. More importantly, the cake recipe must be both detailed and easy to follow to ensure your cake comes out looking beautiful and tasting delicious. At Collective Cuisine, we help restaurants build their unique recipe for success. For over a decade, Collective Cuisine has partnered with fine dining establishments across the country to elevate and refine their brand. It is our mission to equip restaurants with the right tools and ingredients to craft a one-of-a-kind experience for their patrons. Here at Collective Cuisine, we believe food is powerful. A great meal has the power to bring people together, inspire ideas, and create long-lasting memories. The Collective Cuisine team was founded 10 years ago when a group of foodies saw how collectively our skills and backgrounds could create a positive change in the restaurant industry. You could say that our recipe for success was born. Our team consists of restaurant managers, marketing executives, training and development leaders, and digital strategists, all poised to help your restaurant shine. We have rapidly established an excellent reputation in the restaurant consultancy industry. Headquartered in Atlanta, Georgia, Collective Cuisine partners with dining establishments across the country. We have previously worked with the Melting Pot, the Garden Room, the Sundial, Oriole in 11 Madison Park, and Alina to improve their online image. With our help, several of our restaurant clients have earned Michelin ratings and Restaurant of the Year awards. Collective Cuisine believes in open and honest communications with our clients. Consider us your partner as we work together to elevate your online image. We pledge to maintain an open line of communication and respond quickly to any and all requests. The Collective Cuisine team is built on the core values of integrity, passion, and innovation. We are dedicated to provide you with innovative solutions that reflect the vision for your restaurant. We work tirelessly to implement those solutions to provide immediate and lasting results. Finally, we stand by our solutions and guide your restaurant every step of the way until you are satisfied with our results. Greetings, my name is Andrew Gooch, and I am the Operations Manager at Collective Cuisine. I am one of the original founders of Collective Cuisine. I earned a bachelor's degree in accounting with a minor in finance from the University of West Georgia. While in college, I worked at the Georgia Theater Company. It was at this job that I learned the importance of a great guest experience. Whether it was the freshness of the popcorn, the cleanliness of the seats, the temperature of the theater, or the friendliness of the employees, it all had impact on the customer experience. I trained with the general manager of the theater to develop programs for employment coaching, quality assurance, and guest satisfaction. Upon graduation, I took this knowledge and paired it with my business degree. I help restaurants improve their operations, customer service, and image. My goal is to help restaurants create a one-of-a-kind experience for their patrons. One that is so outstanding, so powerful, that the customer is compelled to leave a 5-star review. That will elevate the ranking of the restaurant, expand the customer base, and grow the bottom line. The restaurant that I reviewed is C. Elliott's Steakhouse. C. Elliott's has been in business for 4 years and is located at the Battery, a shopping, living, and dining complex adjacent to Truist Park, home of the Atlanta Braves. C. Elliott's website says they offer guests an outstanding, refined steakhouse dining experience. Guests can choose to dine in the vibrant club room and patio area, which offers a made-from-scratch cocktail bar, an extensive bourbon and whiskey collection, alongside chef-built sandwiches and full shellfish menu, and more. The C. Elliott's experience is grounded by one of the most extensive and innovative steak menus in the country, with over 17 cuts from 9 different farms cooked in cast iron skillets. The restaurant is open on weekdays from 4 to 10 p.m. and on weekends from 1 to 10 p.m. Reservations are recommended. Atlanta is home to several high-end steakhouse restaurants. The competition is stiff, and steakhouses have to work hard to stand out from the pack, or customers will dine elsewhere. Little Alley Steakhouse is a steakhouse serving a similar menu as C. Elliott's. Little Alley offers both wet and dry-aged steaks and prime cuts of beef. They have a seafood menu featuring oysters and lobsters. Diners love the wonderful atmosphere, mentioning it as romantic and stunning. Most agree that the service is attentive and friendly. The steaks, side dishes, and desserts all receive rave reviews. Little Alley has an extensive wine list and specialty liquor offerings. Though they have similar hours to C. Elliott's Steakhouse, Little Alley offers 2 locations in Buckhead and Roswell and a private dining room. Aspen's Signature Steaks is another steakhouse I reviewed. Aspen's is located in Marietta, Georgia, and allows suburban diners to have a high-end steakhouse experience. Aspen's offers a better value with lower prices and more generous proportions. The atmosphere is beautiful, with beamed ceilings and cozy fireplace, making the restaurant a great choice to celebrate a special occasion like an anniversary or birthday. Their drinks also get rave reviews. A good number of diners had excellent attentive service. C. Elliott's Steakhouse is doing several things right.
The restaurant has received multiple 5-star reviews online. This customer calls C. Elliott a gem and compliments the food and the high-end cocktail menu. The reviewer loved the extensive Baron selection. Finally, they recommend others to, quote, check this place out and say they will definitely be back. Customer retention is an essential ingredient in restaurant growth and profitability. It looks like C. Elliott's is on the right path with this diner.
The next reviewer says, super great happy hours with lots of variety. There is something for everyone on the menu, from food to drinks. They also make a point to say they are looking forward to returning. Many other reviewers pointed out the excellent cocktail menu and the quality and taste of the food. Those are all strong points for C. Elliott's Steakhouse. Customers are pleasantly surprised by the food quality and experience from a dining venue next to a baseball stadium. This reviewer says, quote, the menu here looks amazing and based on the mushrooms and the shrimp po' boy. It was entire experience, worth every penny. I'll fly back from the Pacific Northwest for a meal here before a baseball game. That is high praise when a customer will fly from out of town for a dinner at your restaurant. Unfortunately, not all the reviews are positive, and C. Elliott's does have some weaknesses to address. Several reviewers include this one-star review complaint about the very long wait times for food. The party was, quote, seated and ordered drinks which they said took forever. And after placing their food orders, they waited another 40 minutes. Some diners mentioned overwaiting 2 hours for their food, with appetizers arriving after the entrees. Note that this reviewer was also not pleased with the reaction of the manager. The customer had complained about long wait times and a missing entree. The manager, quote, never came back to the table. He was not sorry at all and acted like it was no big deal. The manager is not the only employee at C. Elliott's that needs to improve on customer service. This reviewer detailed how the staff were extremely unprofessional and disrespectful to several members of his dining party. After waiting an overly long time to be seated, they had made reservations well ahead of time. When the diner pressed the hostess to find them another table, the host rudely replied, we'll be fine without you. This type of poor customer service is one way to guarantee a one-star review. These customers will not be returning, which hurts the bottom line. Besides food timing and the customer service, C. Elliott's is losing repeat customers due to the saltiness of their food. This reviewer says, wow, that was possibly the worst experience I've ever had for over $100. They were disappointed in the oversalting of the food to quote, the food so salty. They thought the strip steak was cooked perfectly, but was covered in so much salt that they called it a salty mess. Same goes for the sides. The broccoli tasted good once you scrape off the salty mess of a sauce. A different reviewer sarcastically said that one could find less salt in the Dead Sea than on the steaks at C. Elliott's. Restaurants should serve consistently prepared and seasoned dishes so that a diner can expect to have the same quality experience every time. Food that is over-seasoned or under-seasoned will generate complaints and lead to poor reviews and lost customers.
Collective Cuisine understands that customers will always have higher expectations of fine dining establishments, especially steakhouses. Sometimes the restaurant will fall short, especially in the areas of food quality. Competitor Little Alley Steakhouse also has complaints about the poor preparation of a very expensive steak and a lack of customer service from the manager. Note that this reviewer says, quote, just too many good steakhouses in Atlanta to spend your money here. With stiff competition among steakhouses, Lily Alley cannot afford to have many reviews like this. Customers will definitely go elsewhere.
This review for Aspen Steakhouse highlights the importance of consistent quality and customer service. A restaurant must provide an excellent experience for every diner, every time. This long-time Aspen Steakhouse customer has noticed a decline in the staff and responsiveness, saying, I've always really enjoyed the food, however the staff has fallen short over time. Tonight, the arrogance of the host staff as we asked about our 40-minute wait into our 7:30 reservation was more than I could handle. Passing on this establishment for a more respectful invitation elsewhere. Quality of service is offensive. There were several other recent negative reviews remarking on the decline in customer service and responsiveness. Negative recent reviews are much worse than old ones, as potential diners will stay away until the reviews improve. Another reason why customer service is so vital to the success of a restaurant. At Collective Cuisine, we believe several ingredients go into a recipe for success. When one area, like customer service or food timing, is lacking, as evident in these reviews, it brings down the entire dining experience. The good news is we can strengthen any weak areas and improve those online reviews. To address the long wait times for food, I recommend purchasing and installing a new kitchen display system, KDS. A kitchen display system equips the kitchen staff with any easy-to-use order management system. The color-coded system calculates how much time is required to prepare each meal, including steak cooking temps. The KDS displays the ideal preparation order on the screen. This type of system will improve order accuracy, increase efficiency, and time meals and courses perfectly. No longer will it take 40 minutes to an hour for diners to receive their first course. In addition, steaks cooked at different temperatures will arrive at the table at the same time. This system will address the numerous complaints about long wait times for food and incorrect orders.
A fine dining restaurant like C. Elliott Steakhouse is defined by its service and food. When the service is lacking, it impacts the entire experience. Another recommendation we offer is for C. Elliott to provide customer-focused training for all levels of restaurant staffing. Customer service should be a priority at high-end restaurants. We can conduct a comprehensive training that focuses on the guest experience. Many customers complain about the rude and dismissive attitude of CL's staff. Our training will help all members of the team be empathetic and responsive to a customer's needs. It is far better to deal with a customer concern at the time than for the complaint to be forever posted in an online review. I also suggest that CLA management continuously monitor customer service levels with feedback cards and table checks to gauge satisfaction. A diner at C. Elliott's should always be made to feel special.
Finally, I recommend that C. implement new guidelines for food seasoning. Although many reviewers commented that the food was amazing and delicious, several others found the steaks and side dishes way too salty. Steakhouse diners do not want to pay $100 for a salty steak. Getting the seasoning right is essential. Too little is it's bland. Too much and it's inedible. Collective Cuisine has a steak expert on staff who can partner with C. Elliott's head chef to create seasoning recipes for each dish. Then each member of the kitchen's staff can be trained on these new guidelines. This will ensure that the food quality is both excellent and consistent. In addition, any customer who complains to staff about salty food should receive a free sweet dessert as a guest recovery effort. We want them to leave with a sweet taste. It is important for C. Elliott's Steakhouse to quickly address these issues, or they face the risk of losing business. Diners in Atlanta have many choices for a high-end steakhouse, and there are several nice restaurants in the same location as C. Elliott's. If any of those competitors can deliver a better dining experience in less time, diners will go there. This reviewer meal took over 3 hours and several items never made it out of the kitchen. He recommends to potential customers, do yourself a favor and dine somewhere else. This place is not worth your hard-earned money. Notice that his bill was $1,200. C. Elliott's cannot afford to lose that business. Another threat is that customers will choose a competitor with superior customer service. People visit a fine dining restaurant for the high quality food and service experience. When you charge high prices but deliver poor service, it causes customers to go elsewhere for a better experience. This regular customer begins so frustrated by the lack of customer service that he asks, why would I ever visit this establishment again? I'd rather support a restaurant like PH East, also located in the Battery. Lastly, over-seasoned and salty food will drive customers to competitors. The menu prices at C. Elliott's are high and thus diners have high expectation for food taste. One reviewer reports that all 5 of their steaks were terribly salty and the management was not responsive to fix the mistake. She predicts that the salty food will drive customers away and even cause the C. Elliott's to close down, saying, can't wait for a new place to come and take their spot next year. We covered a lot of information today about C. Elliott's Steakhouse. This visual will allow us to easily see the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats for this dining establishment. C. Elliott's has made strengths as evident by the 5-star reviews. However, there are a few areas that need addressed so 1 and 2-star reviews can become a thing of the past. Collective Cuisine has recommended some easy solutions to quickly correct those areas. There are significant risks if management does not take steps to address the issues. In conclusion, online reviews are a critical factor in the success of a restaurant. Negative reviews drive customers away and positive ones bring in new business. C. Elliott's should do everything in its power to address any weaknesses, respond to customer complaints, and reply to online reviews, both positive and negative. Ideally, management should reply to online reviews on a nightly basis or at least every few days.
Thank the positive reviews for their feedback and share the praise with the staff. Apologize to the negative reviews and promise to address the issues. Research shows that diners appreciate responsive feedback. C. Elliot's Steakhouse can easily be a 5-star restaurant with a few simple changes. First, install a kitchen display system to manage and expedite orders. Next, train management and staff in friendly and professional customer service. Remember the importance of a great guest experience. It's why you open a restaurant. Finally, partner with our expert chef to create new guidelines for seasoning each dish. With these changes in place, diners will flock to C. Elliot's Steakhouse. It has been my pleasure to work with C. Elliot's and discover ways to help this restaurant improve. I am impressed with the willingness of the ownership to embrace change to become the best steakhouse in Atlanta. Collective Cuisine is here for you. Please feel free to reach out to myself or any one of our team members. You can reach us by phone at 407-888-1776 or email at info@collectivecuisine.com. Check our blog and customer testimonies on our website, collectivecuisine.net. Remember, when you are ready to craft your recipe for success, call Collective Cuisine. It is our mission to equip restaurants with the right tools and ingredients to craft a one-of-a-kind experience for their guests. As a token of our appreciation, we would like you to have our custom Collective Cuisine mug. We know that restaurant business requires long hours and late nights. Our insulated mug will help you stay hydrated or caffeinated all day long. We hope it serves as a reminder that Collective Cuisine is always here for you. Thank you for your time. Please feel free to reach out to me with any questions or to discuss next steps. I look forward to partnering with you to implement your recipe for success.